for lack of better term, if you want to phrase it like that.
Because you,
Because ultimately you only fear, you know, you only feel the Almighty Creator, you know. But
Bismillah.
this kind of this, yeah, there you go. Bismillah, that's it, man.
Bismillah ar-Rahman
There you
ar-Rahim.
go. That's it. Nice.
Wait, because you spent like a year or two in China, right? Were you like teaching
Oh
English?
man, I did 13 months, man.
13 months. Okay, year and 1 month.
Yeah,
Okay.
man. Yeah, I know some people. I've met some people on this app that've been there for years. Yeah, and I always commend those people, man, because I did 1 year, man, and I was about to. I don't know. I think everyone's life circumstance is different, but it really depends on where it catches you in life, you know. Um, so that's why it's really awesome to get those experiences out of the way because you're in your 20s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in your 20s, man. Get those experiences out the way, and it's gonna teach you a lot. But it requires discipline. It requires patience. It requires taking that leap of faith, like you mentioned. It also requires uh, you understanding that yes, you will be alone. It was the loneliest time of my life. I've never experienced loneliness in that magnitude ever. And I thought I knew what loneliness was. It wasn't until I went to China. That's when I felt true loneliness. And you will experience that and you have to overcome that.
Man.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Man, I'm getting shivers, man.
No, I mean this is the reality. You either face life with those fears and your true self will come to the forefront. It's either you're gonna bitch out and be a pussy or you're gonna stay there.
Man,
You
that's
understand?
crazy, man.
All right, man. Just putting it to you in your words, man, so you understand my message. Yeah.
I'm too slangy for you. I'm too slang.
Okay, you're good. You're good.
Man, that's crazy. Cause wait, cause you finished your bachelor's and then you went straight to China. Is that how it went?
We can talk about that later. Welcome to China. Oh,
早上好,早上好. Because when you went to China, did you already know Chinese or were you like didn't know anything?
I didn't know anyone or anything or any. I didn't know anything about China, man. I just was reading on a bunch of some articles, and I was just like, okay, highest demand for English language learner teachers, and I would just went ran into forums. I was watching videos. I was looking at other people's experiences. I was following some people, and I would go into forums and I would see how other people, had it in life. Um, some came back short. Some had horror stories. It's life, man. That's life. You're gonna travel to a country by yourself, bro. What do you think's gonna happen? Of course, it's a risk, right? So,
Yeah.
like, I've heard a lot of horror stories, but I didn't let that. Um, I don't let that waver my faith.
Man.
Yeah.
So it's very inspirational that you you went with nothing. You just went, no language, no connections, just
I went to China. I think I had $400 in my pocket.
wow.
Yep.
This is crazy,
That's all
man.
I had. Yep. I was eating peanut butter and crackers for like 2 weeks straight just to survive. That's
Jeez.
personal. That's okay, guys. I'm out. I'm out. I'm okay. No, no, don't worry. I know you're afraid for your teacher. I know you are. No, I'm sorry that hurt you. No, don't worry, guys. I was just fine. It's okay. Don't. No, 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 no. Some people get worried, afterwards. Like,
That's Dave's will. That's his will. Very powerful will he has inside of him. So that's why he fought through China. That's the type of will he had inside of him, raging inside.
peanut butter and crackers. You know.
Dave came to China with only $400 and your strong faith. Yeah, yeah, the Muslim faith. Yes. You
I had
know.
a dollar in my pocket in a dream.
Wait, but so how was it? So you was it after college or was it after the master's degree? Like when did you decide to go to China?
Man, I was not in a good place. My back is against the wall, as they say. You know. Um, in a sense that I didn't have anything in place. I barely had anything in place. I just said to myself, I need to get away. I need to I need to teach English because I felt like that career path was gonna possibly open doors for me. It was like a fresh new start. But not to dive into too many details,
Yeah, yeah.
it was just that moment in life where you get fed up and you just want to leave. It's one of those things.
Yo,
So it's a combination of a lot of things. Um, Granted, it wasn't all thought out and planned out, but I got the job done, and I'm thankful that I made it out alive. You know.
yeah. Obviously, going back, you probably would have done that. You probably would have prepared more before going to China, right?
Nah, I think there's definitely an analysis paralysis there. So you can definitely get into an extreme of preparedness and never pull the trigger. You're always just getting ready,
Yeah,
but you never actually do it.
yeah, yeah.
So I was like next, 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 and I was just going for it.
Damn. Yeah, because I'm thinking about doing that.
There was a small pause in that decision making. Of course, I am human, right? I sort of had to think twice, and I was like, all right, let's just do it.
Man, that's crazy. Because I'm thinking about doing the same thing. Because I finished college in the fall this December, and
Okay, okay,
I'm thinking
yeah,
about
man.
just
Look,
going doing it after college.
yeah, man. Look, if you're in fantastic shape, that process will be much easier.
Definitely look. I'm a little overweight, but yeah,
Hey, look, man. I'm just telling you how it is, man. If I wasn't in the best of shape, don't get me wrong,
yeah.
before going to China, but um, I didn't by any means have any health issues, right? So I got stronger as the days went on when I went to China. So if just know that your health is going to change drastically, and and just go with the flow and do as the Romans do. If they feed you noodles with that chicken inside of it, just eat it and just move on.
Wow.
Don't go be looking for like your comfort food that we get here in the states. So you gotta stay in the fight, man, and just eat what they eat, bro. That's it, man. And before you know, you're gonna become Chinese.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm learning Chinese now, and the goal is to go to China for a year and really learn to a high level, learn as much as I can in the year, and probably come back and see what I can do when I come back. But I think you got to get certified first, right? You got to get that TOFL certification, something like that, or no?
Look, man. Before you dive into those, you would want to do your research and figure out what are the exact requirements because they change a lot. So just ensure that you check off the boxes, of course, in that regard. You want to play it safe and do things the right way, but don't be discouraged if you don't find the opportunity. There's always an opportunity in China. you know,
Yeah, yeah.
so there's always opportunity in China.
Oh man, yeah, that's
If
true.
there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking about China, Korea, or Japan. Just trying to decide between those three countries. Um, just trying to see which one could I choose? I don't know.
Yep, I still get those messages every now and then, even on this app.
Oh really?
Sometimes there are recruiters hidden in this app that try to recruit uh, people just like you and me to go to China and teach. However, I will say, Panda, you must make a distinction between whether you want to teach children or adults. So understanding this distinction and which path you want to go to matters greatly. You don't want to end up going there and just saying, okay, whatever of the two, and figure out, oh, maybe this one was better than the other one. So for me, for at least, that's one of the reasons why I almost decided to come back around a month and a half into the journey. Not a month and a half, maybe 3 weeks into the journey, I should say. Um, I was put in a position where I was moving towards teaching children, and I was made myself clear like I don't want to teach children. I don't think I'm suited for this. I think I'm better suited for adults. So thankfully, um, the Almighty Creator came through, and I ended up teaching adults.
Mm.
And Yeah, so that you ought to realize the distinction between the two, because unfortunately you'll be in a position where you think you're teaching English, but you're technically not. You're just kind of like a mascot, and you're like yelling and just singing and stuff and like making dances, you know. So
Really? That's crazy.
yeah, yeah. So I almost got sucked into that, man. Believe it or not, I'm giving it to you raw, man. I'm leaving it to you raw, bro. There are some places like that where you can make money, but um, if you're looking for something more towards the intellectual side, um, you would want, of course, to uh, I think there's bigger opportunity there for the teaching the adults. I think that's where you should start. It's a good place to start, because if you were to start off with the children, um, that's there's an extra layer of classroom management so that experience piece is going to be crucial on your part. For the very first time, we want to just dip our ankles into the ocean type ordeal, right?
Yeah.
So I would want you to kind of point your efforts towards teaching adults, because with adults, it's a bit more laxed, and you don't have to worry about classroom management. Surely people are going to talk, and you need some organized structure there, but for the most part, you're not worried about kids yelling, screaming, because if you can't control that, then that's of course going to be a disaster. Yeah,
Oh man, so you were teaching adults, interesting. But you know you
yeah.
didn't mention
I got
in
lucky,
between.
man.
You didn't mention the middle schoolers or the high schoolers. I'm guessing why not?
Yeah, not every experience teaching children is like that. I mean, but there are lots of opportunities like that were presented to me at that time. I don't know if they still exist now, but um, if if you want to dive into trying to get into a school to teach like English as a subject, like an actual full time private or public school, that's something different, man. It's just that there were these centers that specialize in this type of activities for children that maybe you would want to not teach at if you want to find something more intellectually challenging. You know,
Okay, I see.
yeah,
Yeah, because it's very interesting stuff, man. From Dave, apparently you can
yeah,
teach
man.
kids and adults
I could.
for some time
That
to
was
into
so much
China.
fun, man. That was so much fun. I had the best time of my life. That's definitely the highlight of my life. Yeah, 100%.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cause you I don't know. I should have asked that. I should have asked that. Yeah, should have asked that.
That experience was the greatest experience of my life, and I don't think anything will top that. Nothing will top that. And I've done a lot of crazy, not crazy. I don't want to categorize as crazy, but I've done a lot of like different things in my life where like there was some wow factor there. But I wish you to also experience it, because it's healthy for you. It will exponentially grow your maturation process.
Right.
Right. You're gonna hike up in maturity and discipline, and it's good for you, man. Chinese people are very hardworking. You're gonna learn a lot from the Chinese people. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Definitely
Yep.
work
Yep.
hard. Yeah, this is definitely true.
Yep. And just don't come with the attitude that the world revolves around you, because it doesn't.
Right.
You have to be so open and welcoming, and kind of go with the flow type of guy. Of course, you use your instincts to keep you away from danger, obviously. But aside from that, man, just go with the flow, man. Take it easy.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. It requires you to change, man. Your patience will be tested. It requires you to change. You will change. Yep. You won't come back the same person.
Did you ever how can I say? Wait, what city did you go to? What city did you teach at?
I was in the capital, Beijing,
Okay, Beijing. All right.
economic capital.
Do you wish you would have gone to a more low key city, or Beijing was fine?
I'm glad I did that first, because it was more, of course, it's more modern,
Oh
obviously.
yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah, obviously, yeah.
it's more modern. So modernity is not an issue, right?
Yeah.
Depending on, of course, where you go. But I'm glad I did that first.
Interesting. And then you came back, and then you never went back to another country to teach English, right?
Nah, that was my last. Yeah, man.
Because like some people, they go to different countries and like they go year after year. 1 year in Korea, 1 year in Japan, 1 year in China, 1 year in
No,
Philippines.
don't get me wrong, man. That's awesome. Don't get me wrong. That is awesome. I commend people that are able to do that. Um, but for me, I never went into it with that intention. It was just kind of like a one-off ordeal,
Mm.
right? Because again, everyone's life circumstances are different. So, and just for me at that time, I wouldn't be able to do that. But I commend those who done it and that are able to have fun with it. Hey, by all means, live your life, man. That's exciting. It really is exciting.
Yeah, just I don't know if I should go right away because I'm gonna graduate soon, but I'm gonna be leaving with some student debt too. So I don't know if I should wait some time before I go to China.
Um, you will have opportunity to save some money, man. Make sure you do your math and you ask people who have done it and ask them how much they were able to save and so forth. And
Mm.
you can figure out the budget details for sure, depending upon where you're expecting to land. You can do some budgeting. And there's some people out there, like on YouTube, of course, that I'll explain to you, how much things averagely cost and so forth.
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
see
so you
what you're
got your
saying.
homework to do, man. You got to write down all your questions and just start doing your homework, start learning.
Yeah, I gotta see. First, pick the country like China, Japan, or Korea. It's mostly between China or Japan, but since I'm learning Chinese now, I might as well go to China.
I would say maybe go for your resources that are most close to you. Of course, start with your university, man. See and talk to people there, people who are in charge of particular departments. Ask them, how to do this,
Mm.
what the
Interesting.
best route is. Yeah, because you don't want to take the route I took, right? Maybe the route you take is a bit more controlled and it's not safer, but it's more predictable.
Predictable.
You
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
Mm.
For me, on the other hand, I just kind of did my own thing. Like I was talking to random people on forums. Like I was like, yeah, let's okay, you're trustworthy. Here's my passport. Take me, right? So,
Wow.
but for you, if you go through more official channels like a university, I highly recommend that for you. Yeah, I would want you to kind of go through and take a risk about my little journey because that's everyone's story is unique.
Oh yeah, right. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, it's very interesting from Dave, but it's kind of crazy because you were in China for a year and you felt like your Chinese got to a good level when you were there for 13 months.
I did, man. Our manager and other volunteers from my job would give us free Chinese lessons.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I really enjoyed that. Um, However, those free Chinese lessons ran out. So then ultimately, I was on my own. Yeah, I was so excited because I came an hour early that particular day because I thought we would have Chinese class, and though no one was there,
Damn.
and then I said, "Hey, what happened to my Chinese classes?" He said, Dave, you are in China. Everywhere around you, Chinese. You're on your own now. You must go learn. Bye, bye, bye. Go, 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 go. Let's go,
Fine,
Dave.
fine. Add
Let's
oil.
go.
Add
I
oil.
was
Add
like, okay,
oil.
okay. Make sure. Sorry.
Add oil. Add oil.
Yeah, man. They just Chinese people are hardworking, man. They they push you to succeed.
Mm. Yeah, because I feel like if you're in China surrounded by the people, there's no excuse. You could probably get to a really good level in a year if you really try your hardest, study. Oh man, you
Oh
got
hell
to. You
yeah.
have to. There's no way.
Oh hell yeah. Um, when I look back, I think about that for sure. But then I also understand that at that time I made a deep and utter sacrifice in a sense that when I tell you, man, I gave those people my soul, I gave them my soul. They had it. I was always available for them
Wow.
because you have to understand that was my intent from the get go. I said I gotta figure out who I am. I gotta figure out my skill set. I gotta figure out if how to do this. So I immersed myself in it so much that I would literally have my WeChat open. Even when on my day off, I'd be responding to people, going back and forth with people.
Mm.
Sometimes other centers, like other teaching centers around Beijing, they would be missing a teacher and they need someone to travel far to substitute. And we would have extra staff. So they would send me to like the outskirts of Beijing and like a different district at like a different at the same school but different branch. So I would always be the one. I would always be the one to raise my hand. I'll go. Everyone else didn't want to go. Like, it's too far. I'm not going that far. I would say, me, I'll do it. Really, teacher? Teacher Dave, you will go? I said,
Gentlemen,
yeah, I'll do it.
gentlemen.
I, I was hungry for opportunity, man. I just wanted to learn. I wanted to go places. I wanted to explore too. So that's also going to help you too, man. That's an extra layer of awesome like experience you can learn.
Damn, it would have been cool if you made some videos while you were over there for like. Oh,
I
wow.
did.
Oh, you made some videos for like channels, for like a YouTube channel.
Every now and then, we dive deep into the archive. Mohsen sends over a very special folder, and we watched some old videos of China here, live on the Mental Stamina live stream.
Oh man, it's
Yeah.
I should probably catch those. You probably put it like
Yeah.
before the stream, probably.
You know, just depends on the mood, the vibe. Sometimes we dive in and we show a couple pictures and videos here and there.
You never been like were you ever in like in a dangerous situation while in China? Were
No,
you really?
but I'm a good boy.
Well, yeah, but sometimes you don't find trouble, but sometimes trouble finds you. You know, I'm sensing a bit of uncertainty from you.
Yeah, I mean, life is life, man. What are you gonna do? Life is risky wherever you go. You know, life is risky wherever you go. Whenever you go to another country, things are bound to happen. It doesn't matter which country you go to. You know, you're there for the very first time.
Yeah.
Yep. So be prepared for those one-off, really unbelievable experiences. You know, they will happen during your tenure. You know, as much as you'd like to keep a low profile and do things nice and easy, sometimes you might be crossing boundaries you don't realize it. You know, yeah.
Yeah, you acting like you got into like a boxing fight or something.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think you got into like
What?
a slap box or something. You got into like a slap box fight.
Ah, you know.
It was a it was a kung fu fight. It was a kung fu fight. Something like that. He's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. If as long as you're not white black woman, you'll be fine. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Think that's a little too generalized. What you think, Dave? They say as long as you're not a white or black woman, you'll be fine in China.
Who? Who's
The
they?
who?
Who's they?
The person commenting, the Russian lady here.
Yeah, I don't read the comment section, man.
Oh
I
yeah,
just
I
talk to
forgot
my
you don't read the
guest.
comments. I forgot. Yeah, you told me you don't read the comments. Yeah, I be forgetting, because it gets enticing sometimes. The comments,
I know, man. They can suck you in. Be careful.
it's kind of hard because yeah, I can see why you don't read the comments. He doesn't look at comments. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Dave does not read comments.
So I'm looking forward to what type of plan you draw up next. Are you going to take that leap of faith, man? Ask around, man. Talk to some people. I think it will greatly benefit you, man. If you get that out your way right out of college, I think that's kind of cool, man. The younger, the better. You know, if you pick up that experience, man, especially when you're like 22, 23. Because I went when I was 26 and 27. That's what the year I went. But if you're able to go much earlier than that, that would be wonderful.
Interesting. The younger the better, you say. Okay.
Yeah. Again, it's gonna mature you so fast, or at least you'll go up like a few levels. You know.
Level up, as you say.
There you go.
Level up. I might come back from China wearing a suit like you, wearing a suit looking like Dave, and become
As
the
as
second
a matter as a matter of fact, I got my first suit while I was in China.
for a teaching job.
Yeah, dude.
You gotta wear a suit for
You're gonna have
teaching.
some, you're gonna have some extra cash, and you can go into a Chinese tailor in the middle of the city and have this old Chinese guy who's been there for ages gonna tailor you up and measure you. He's gonna measure everything. He's gonna measure your neck. He's gonna measure your head. He's gonna measure your feet. Yeah, so you get that nice tailor fitted suit. Just spend that extra bit of R&B. You be looking good, man. Looking sharp.
No, but there's, so you're saying you had to wear a suit for the teaching job? Wow. Oh, you just wanted to wear a suit.
What do you mean? How come you? How come you don't want to look like a damn star? What do you want to look like everybody else?
Well, I don't know how teachers dress in China, but I don't think they wear suits, do they? I mean, I could dress up a
You're,
little bit.
you're
You know, I could wear my dress shirt with the sleeves rolled up and my nice watch, but like a suit is a step above that, you know?
Panda. If you want to look professional, what do you wear?
I wear a dress shirt, you know, the white dress shirt with the watch.
Hmm.
I wear some chinos and some monk strap shoes.
There's just something about a three-piece suit, man. A custom fitted three-piece suit. It's just
Yeah, well,
you're looking
obviously,
like.
a man in a suit commands attention, right?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta like. There's no more like. There's no more like hiding, man. Yeah, you gotta. You just gotta go all out, man.
Go all out, fuck it, go
You
all out.
yeah,
I'm
you
sorry,
just got
I didn't mean to curse.
you
Okay.
can't just be hiding behind some casual stuff. Nah, man, it's like when I was there and I had extra money, I went and got me a suit, man. I was letting people know that I take my job seriously. I take this passion seriously. That's how you gotta present yourself, man. You can't just go presenting yourself like everybody else. Just you want to be remembered. You want to leave an impact. You want to be influential. You don't want to be some guy going through the revolving door. Just extra number, an extra statistic. You're gonna go there impact lives.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, you
I
can't
should
just be
definitely.
you can't just have this like nonchalant attitude. Yeah, I'll just wear what. Nah, man, you got to go there and you got to become the star of the show. If you're not number one, then you're last.
Oh, I like that mindset. Yeah, you're not number one. That's what. Oh, that's why you're the face of Hello Talk, right?
Yeah.
And that's why I'm the second face of Hello Talk because I don't have that mindset, right?
You got it, bro. I'm excited for you, man. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm scared to tell my parents because
Yeah.
they don't even know yet, and they'll be like, "What?"
Oh yeah,
They'll be like, "What? You going to China?
that's a tough one. Yeah, that's another tough one.
You gonna leave us
That's another tough
behind? You
one,
gonna
man.
do us like that?"
Yeah, man.
Yeah, because I've been living here. I still live with my parents and stuff, but sometimes you get tired of it, you know.
You gotta tell them I promise you I'll come back. It's just for 1 year,
Just for
and
one
it
year.
really is. You're telling the truth. Yeah. So I don't know. Frame it like that.
And then say, oh, when the year ends, oh, I'm gonna stay 6 months, 6 more months, and then I'm gonna stay 6 more months again.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, if you, I don't know, man. Like that's possible too, man. So
No, 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 no. I'll probably just stay like a year, or maybe I'll be like you,
I don't
13
want to
months.
totally rule out that scenario or situation. Uh, yeah, man. You gotta be able to be disciplined and control your appetite.
Yeah, probably. I don't think I could, right? If I stay over there,
You could
all the
not.
temptations.
Excuse me, Panda. That's it, man. Just don't elaborate. We gotta keep it PG. People are listening,
Oh yeah,
kids.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta control myself. You know, Panda gets too
So
excited sometimes.
be disciplined, man, and control your appetite, man. It's very important.
Yeah, yeah,
Save you a lot of trouble.
yeah. I just gotta avoid baby mamas. Yeah. It's definitely true. Gotta avoid that. Anyway, you gotta change the topic. We don't want to get too into that. I don't want to be like Chief Keef, but it's okay.
I gotta go, man.
So yeah, I gotta end this. I gotta end this now.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, bro.
All right, Dave. I
Thanks for joining today, man.
appreciate the
Yeah, man.
talks. You always
Yeah,
good
no,
to.
anytime, bro, man. We this platform, this stage is for everybody, man.
Yeah, man. All right, Dave. So thank you for having me. Thank you everybody who's here. I appreciate you listening to the face of Hello Talk, Dave, the second face of Hello Talk, Panda, and yeah, thank you so much everyone that joined us today. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Guys, big round of applause for our dear friend Panda. Thank you so much for asking those thought provoking questions. We learned a lot from your discussion, even though I spoke too much. Guys, I gotta go. I can't be here for too long. I can't feel my thighs. And it's 10 o'clock. I think I could probably hit the gym. I could probably get one session in.